Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome to another reading. So, if you've been asking for a sign or a message, some guidance, today this is what we're going to request from the universe. This is a timeless reading, so trust that it will find you whenever you need it the most. And I felt called to do this reading in two parts. So first, we're going to see what you need to release at this time, and then at what you need to focus on. So I'm going to start by laying all the cards down. First, for what you need to release, we're going to start with a return to self card, a message, and we're going to lay it here alongside with your tarot cards. Let's see what you need to know. I feel that the energies are really strong at this time. And while I'm filming, we're in the eclipse season actually. So the energy is really potent. And we're going to lay your cards down here. And then I'm going to choose a companion for you. This is for the part of what you need to focus on. And also, again, your tarot cards for the message. So let's choose these cards for you. All right, and we are ready to begin. So we're going to start with your first message, which is about the release. So you have this card that says, the mirror child, innocence, compassion, reflection. Be gentle with a version of you that survived. Wow. The first thing that comes to mind is forgive the past version of yourself. I feel that you need to release your past identity with compassion. A lot of times in life, we're trying to change and grow and move on, but we may experience blockages because we want to bring our old self along with us to our new reality. And we may fear that if we abandon parts of ourselves, we will not know who we truly are anymore. Or we may even carry around guilt and shame. This is your calling from the universe, to accept that past version of yourself. Be grateful for all that happened, because it led you to where you are today. And then be ready to let it go. I know that this is easier said than done, but keep in mind that at every stage of our life, we make decisions and choices and take actions based on our current emotional and spiritual understanding. At every moment, you are doing the best that you can with what you have. So if you're experiencing now the, if only I knew better, if only I knew what I know now, realize that this is happening because you're constantly growing. This thought shouldn't be ground to delve into regrets. It is here for you to exercise gratitude about your expansion. Let us see what your tarot cards have to say. So you have the Hanged Man, the Tower, Ooh, And oh, you also have 9 of Swords. My friend, this is very powerful. You are going through life-altering changes. I feel like you've spent enough time blaming yourself. I feel like your inner critic needs to take a break. And I even sense that you're going to sleep some nights and your mind is going like, hey, remember that thing you said in 5th grade and everybody laughed at you? How stupid was that? Like, okay, this is what I get. The changes that you're going through are so intense and deep that your ego is trying so hard to keep you small, to keep you in the version that you were in your past version, to protect you. Because this is what the ego does. And the universe says, it's time to release that. All those times that you kept yourself hidden, that you silenced your authentic voice, that you gave into your fears. Look at that past version, embrace it, and say thank you. Thank you for all you've done. You kept us alive. You brought us here. And now it's safe for us to enter this new chapter. You don't have to fear the tower anymore. And this is not a bad thing. And for some wild reason, Rapunzel popped into my head. Like, you kept yourself hidden in that tower. Your ego was trying to protect you by keeping you there. But now you're going to realize that a whole new world is waiting for you outside of the tower. And what may look like a crumbling of your current reality is the building of your new one. And I also feel this with the Hanged Man. You're being called to release the grip and the need to control and look at the situation from a different perspective. Like, you're not losing parts of yourself by releasing the past. You are gaining everything you've ever wanted, and you have to let go of something old to make room for something new. So release, let go of these thoughts and these fears and the judgment. You have the power. You do not have to believe everything that your mind is telling you. It's all about what you focus on. And with that, let's move to what you need to focus on right now. We're going to start with your companion. Ooh, you have the bear. It says, restful strength. Strength includes knowing when to pause. Recovery supports long-term resilience. This makes a great contrast with the sleepless nights of the 9 of Swords. And this is what knowing when to pause means to me. Your ego is trying to persuade you that anxiety and constantly thinking about the future and the past and all these fears is what is keeping you safe. But the universe says that true strength comes from taking care of yourself. And you may even want to use this as a permission slip to allow yourself to rest. You know, stop trying to think about every possible outcome and scenario. Prioritize your well-being and your recovery from shedding all those past versions and releasing the past. This takes huge amounts of energy. So do not put your rest, this is your top priority. Let's see what the tarot cards reveal. You have the Moon, the World, and you also have the Four of Swords. Yes, the universe cannot say this more clearly. This is your recovery. This is your rest and digest, opposing the fight or flight state. I also hear meditation before sleeping might be beneficial for you, like incorporating some sort of a routine that better supports your rest and your sleep. This is obviously very important to you right now, to keep your nervous system regulated and deal with all these racing thoughts. And we were talking about the crumbling of the old reality, so you'll be able to enter into your new world. Well, here it is. So what I get as a guidance is to release the fear of change. Shift your focus from the dismantling of your old identity to the creation of the new one. So basically, this is all a confirmation of everything we've been talking about since the beginning of this reading. This is not the end. This is the beginning. This is how you need to approach this. And then the fear will turn into excitement for what's next, for what's new. Keep your focus on all the things that you want to receive, on all the great new adventures that you're going to step into. And right now, I need to comment on the order of the cards because they seem like they made pairs, clarifying each other. Thank you, universe. Like the Moon with the Hanged Man it feels like the same, releasing and trusting that you will not know everything. You will not know exactly how this new world, this new reality will come to existence. So it's like cultivating this new profound trust that everything is working out. That even in the darkest moment, and darkest, I don't mean negative, just in terms of not being clear, of being unknown. So you will reach new levels of consciousness. You will get the answers that you need at the time that you need them. Yes, my friend, I love this for you. This is a great reading. I hope you found some clarity and some guidance through this today. Thank you so much for being here with me. Until the next time, remember to take care of yourself. You only have one of you. Bye.